Home prices in Brantford, Ontario experienced their largest decline in home prices year over year for the first time in decades. We are down 24% year over year, and we are down 27% from February 2022. Now, you're going to want to stick around to the end of the video where I'm going to go over exactly what this means for sellers and what this means for buyers. There were 92 homes sold across all of Brantford during the month of December. Now, this is down 25% year over year and is actually down 12% from November. Now, this is reflective of the seasonality of real estate. We do tend to see home sales slow during the winter months because no one wants to move when it's cold out and they want to spend the holidays with their families. You can see in the graph right here that sales start to trend downward at the beginning of September. The average sales price for a detached house in Brantford in December 2022 was $680,540. Now, this is down 24% year over year, but is only down 8% from November. The average day on the market that it took for a home to sell went up by 1 day from 32 days in November to 33 days in December. There were 182 new listings to hit the market in December. Now, this is up 35% year over year, but is actually down 30% from November. There were 406 listings on the market at the end of the month, and this is what we call the inventory of homes. Now, with 92 sales, there is 4.41 months worth of inventory on the market today. Now, this is down slightly from 4.9 months in December, and it is a strong indicator that we are still in a balanced market. The inflation numbers for December came out at 6.8%. Now, this is slightly down from 6.9% in November, but it is still nowhere near where the Bank of Canada wants it to be, around 2 to 3%. On December 7th, the Bank of Canada raised the overnight interest rate by another half basis point. This puts the overnight interest rate at 4.25%. This marks the 7th consecutive interest rate hike that they have done in 2022, and it is the fastest that they've raised the interest rates since the early 80s. Although they are reaching the top limit of where they said they were going to be raising the interest rates, they did not rule out that they aren't going to do any more interest rate hikes in 2023. The next announcement from the Bank of Canada on the interest rates is going to be January 26, 2023. An important thing to note here is even though they've raised the interest rates significantly throughout 2022, it has had no real impact on inflation, and they say we won't see any impact on inflation till May or June of 2023. Every day we get people just like you reaching out to us to move to Brantford, Ontario, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about moving, whether it's in a week, a month, or a year, give us a call, send us an email or text, and let us know, because we'd love to help you make a smooth move to Brantford. So what does this mean for sellers? Winter time has been a great time to sell, and that is still true today. There is less competition, but that does not mean you're not going to want to take every step you can to make sure that your house is ready for the market, and you're going to want to make sure that you are priced correctly. We are starting to see buyers return to the market now that they've had a chance to reevaluate their budgets. They are starting to come back in full force because they are starting to realize that there is less competition and more chances for them to find their dream home. You'll want to keep an eye on the number of showings you are getting, because this can be a reflection of the price that you have on your house. And when an offer does come in, you're going to have to be willing to negotiate on the price and the things that you fix around the house that are found during the home inspection. Even though sales are down, which is typical in the winter time, we are still seeing properties sell. So what you're going to want to do is make sure that you talk to your agent to make sure that you have the right expectation on what your house might sell for. What does this mean for buyers? As mentioned, for the sellers, winter is a great time for buyers. One, you're not going to face as much competition, and two, the people who are selling right now are the ones who are motivated and they need to go, so they are going to be more willing to negotiate on price and fix those things that are wrong in the home inspection. As always, you're going to want to get a pre-approval sooner rather than later. No one knows what the Bank of Canada is going to do on the 26th, but we do know that the fixed rate mortgage rates are less than the variable rate mortgage rates. And what happens is when you get pre-approved, you get locked in for 90 to 120 days. And if you do find your dream home and the interest rates do come down, you will be able to ask your lender for a rate float down. Even though interest rates are exceptionally higher from where they were last year, don't let this scare you. This could possibly be one of the best times to get into real estate and find your dream home. There's going to be a lot of people taking advantage of the market right now, so don't let this opportunity pass you by. If you found this video helpful at all, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing, and that notification bell so you stay up to date on everything that is happening in the real estate market in Brantford, Ontario, and that you can help other people just like you find this video. If you like this video, you're going to want to watch this video right here where I give you the inside scoop on everything you're going to want to know about Brantford, Ontario. So I'll see you in the next video.